multiple level. Yet, if they can only afford an entry level or even just the software, they will not be intimidated, knowing that hard work will enable them to move their way up to the highest receiving level. Folks, this is another absolutely amazing feature that is loved by everyone, except a few top guns and other activities who make a living from the misfortunes of others. Sadly, the nature of most one-ups is to make the rich richer, and the poor are given no help to advance because it's not good economics. Seriously, those who make $100,000 a month in roll-ups that come from the same people over and over would not be wise in a world of greed to help those people upgrade because they will start to receive their own gifts. With Purla, there's no room for the rich getting rich if it's at the misfortunes of others. With Purla, you may have amazing new blessings in your life and will potentially experience great abundance. However, you must tell others about the same opportunity to experience the same experience.
Wow, I'm literally getting chills down my spine thinking about how this will change tens of thousands of lives this spring and summer and for decades to come. What other benefits are there that your traditional one-up will not offer to their participants, Xavier?
My very favorite part is the third-tier 10% gifts given to you as a direct result of those individuals' second-tier gifts given to them. This is true giving and sharing in motion in such a way where everyone benefits, or at least realistically has equal opportunity to benefit personally.
Okay, third tier, second tier? I'm kinda lost, to be perfectly honest.
That's understandable, Victoria. However, that's what we're here for. And more importantly, that's why the third-tier activation option is available. So all we have to do is wait until our personalized tracking software indicates enough participation on the third tier to make it mathematically realistic to upgrade to the $69 per year, and then we do. Until we receive such a notice, we need not think about it, other than dream and know that many people who are associated with you through your invitees inviting others, who also invite others, and so on, are all brewing up activity that will ultimately directly result in your receiving of potentially hundreds, thousands, and yes, even millions for which you really did nothing extra, but will receive nonetheless as a result of Purla working for you effortlessly, leveraging every participant's time.
The bottom line is, we don't even need to think about this at all. It just happens automatically. And if we upgrade to the third tier software, we can receive extra effortless gifts. Or if we don't upgrade, then the individual who did understand the mathematical equation says anything coming in over the original amount going out is a positive thing, will be the benefactor. So spending $69 on a software upgrade, for example, to receive a $72 gift is worth it. And of course, you never have to personally explain anything to anyone, because that is what the information audios like this one are for. We have just explained it and affirmed that you truly need not understand it all to have it work for you. So if someone tells you, I would participate but I don't understand the third tier gifts, then they are simply not interested or doing their best to be a hard person to talk to on a realistic level. It's best to pass on them and find those who have an open mind and love to help others realize abundance.
Well said, Victoria. This activity is so automatic that literally anyone who can access the web or phone and can call someone who can access the web can succeed with a very small minimum out-of-pocket software fee. The days of managing a big team on paper, trying to keep track and teach them how and what to say are over. Our participants can buy professional services that will potentially do everything for them except spend the cash. Of course, those are services from third-party providers who require payment for such services. However, when the math can dictate that your incoming is greater than your outgoing on a consistent basis with no personal work calling back or communicating in any way, then it makes sense to buy such a service. Folks, it's a big world out there, as we all know very well, and there are a lot of people who have been duped or have otherwise lost money in program after program for years. There are also people who joined programs and did nothing and never even thought about doing anything to achieve abundance. Yet they blame the company, when really they can only blame themselves. So you see, there are always two sides to every coin. Purla is so simple that our own participants are utilizing the power of technology to the extreme to help take the chance out of their experience. How about that? Taking most, if not all, chance out.
That would really help for sure. But how can one realistically do this, Xavier?
Great question, Victoria. The key, folks, is to think realistically and understand that to get or to receive, you should give first. But when you give, it's not polite to assume you will get either. It's just life. With that said, and getting back to your question realistically, you will need to pay for a service that will do the follow-up calls for you. Even though those callbacks are super simple because you are calling someone who not only wants you to call, but also expects you to call, some people just can't seem to find the courage to call them back in a confident way. You can hire someone or a service to do this for you, even if you can, but don't have the time. You can give part of your gift, or, in other words, a percentage of your abundance, to someone who calls your prospects back for you. You can even hire an operator service by the hour to work a list of leads for you. Again, folks, please don't think that this is ever realistic, or fair for that matter, to pay nothing and do nothing and expect something in return. Simple logic says if you're broke, then work your way out with hard work, or if you are just looking for more time and abundance in order to better enjoy your time, then hire a service to be you, in a sense, so you can create an abundance even if you don't have time. And folks, if you don't have time or money, then you absolutely need this activity in your life, and you must pull whatever strings possible, or do whatever you have to do ethically to get involved immediately to get the job done and restore your confidence. Because no one should ever be broke and have no time to spare.
Xavier, are you saying that people can participate, even if they don't have any time or personal confidence on the phone, by hiring experts and paying them a percentage of their gifts to help them succeed?
You have an amazing ability to sum things up concisely. You are exactly correct, Victoria. And remember, Purla has low-cost entry points for those who are short on cash and confidence. They can just direct people to the site and let our information audios do the bulk of the work for them. All they have to do is simply follow up and help people get started.
I have a silly question, Xavier. Can I call my own prospects that are waiting for me to call, and also hire someone to call for me at the same time? This way I can potentially start even more receiving lines and abundance for my family.
Absolutely, Victoria. In fact, hiring a service can be a leveraging tool whether or not you are also actively inviting friends. And in fact, it is recommended that everyone utilize 30% of their newfound abundance to create further abundance. Your family is worth it. Keep hiring experts. And, as you can afford it, hire even more and build your family's nest egg for life. The tools and activity are here today, and now you know about it. Before hearing this, you never knew. Sounds silly, but it's true. However, now you know, and the ball is in your court to take action and make a life filled with abundance for you and those who you feel are deserving of the same opportunity. The most important thing to realize is that for once, no matter who you are, you can have the experts work this activity on your behalf, and you can spend your time with your family while they work for you.
Wow, this can't get better and still be real.
It is indeed real, and you are right again. There is nothing even close to being as easy and realistic as Purla. There are life facts, of course, that say no free lunch if you don't need it, and only rarely when you do need it. However, clearly stated again, this is the most realistic activity for creating abundance for average people the world over. And we hope you will start participating today by sharing the good news with everyone you can, as fast as you can. Because it's really not fair, now that you know about it, to keep it a secret. Share with everyone because people who you think may be upset with you if you tell them about this will likely be as angry as a bear awakened early from hibernation if they find out that you're participating and haven't told them.
On that powerful and clearly passionate note, we will ask you to simply talk to your inviter to find the best fully automated systems available to quickly build a large Purla organization for yourself. On behalf of Xavier and myself, God bless and make it your best day.